And I've began to feel that liberal media has become so disconnected from the people that they're supposed to represent, that the British Labour Party have become disconnected from the people they're supposed to represent, that the Democrat Party is no longer a voice of bringing people together, but in my view, uses cultural issues to drive people apart and are disingenuous even in their apparent support of previously and let's face it, currently oppressed cultural groups. Dr. West, what do you think is happening in our culture? What is our duty in media spaces? How can we bring about a new unity when people are living with so much fear? Thank you.
I think we need two things, my brother. One is we need a truthful analysis. And the analysis has to be one in which it focuses on the precious lives of poor and working people, no matter what color they are, wretched of the earth from around every corner of the globe. But that means keeping a focus on what you actually do. Military complex, the militarism abroad, and Wall Street, Silicon Valley, and big money. Big money and big military have become what the monarchs and the oligarchs were many hundreds of years ago. They have power that's unaccountable, unanswerable, and irresponsible. And it's so easy to get caught in issues of race and gender and sexual orientation. It's very important. White supremacy is vicious. Male supremacy is vicious. Homophobia, transphobia are vicious. Anti-Jewish, anti-Arab, anti-Palestinian, they're ugly. But if we lose sight of what is going on in the American empire and the Russian empire and the Chinese empire when it comes to highly centralized forms of power and authority that's crushing everyday people and ordinary people, we don't have the right kind of analysis. But you also need vision. And this is where your stress on spirituality is crucial, on morality, indispensable. Why? Because people are feeling nihilistic, they're feeling impotent, they're feeling helpless and hopeless, and they're feeling as if there's nothing we can do. That's not true. Waves of awakening, waves of spiritual and moral renaissance can take place. They have taken place. When? When you got courageous brothers and sisters, artists like yourself, truth tellers like so many others, trying to, the Chris Hedges and others, trying to be honest, the Matt Tiabis and others trying to be honest and saying, look, neoliberalism is dying. Neo-fascism is escalating. The American empire is wrestling with spiritual decay and moral decrepitude, in part because centralized power at the highest levels of our economy and tied to military with its politicians bought off by big money and war profiteering elites are making citizens feel as if they are nothing but consumers, nothing but commodified entities. So that truth-telling and the visionary work becomes crucial. And that's what I've seen you do over these years, though, brother. I'm telling you, man, it's a beautiful thing to behold.